All right, into the woods we go. Alright everybody, welcome to the native habitat garden of Hawk Mountain Sanctuary. This is in Pennsylvania. I've been here a few times doing some videos, but today is actually a nice overcast day, so it's definitely going to downpour in a few minutes. But let's walk around this adorable garden. So we have some echinaceas over there, or bee balms. Yeah, bee balms right over there. And I know in the spring I come here and I did some tours, and the trees here are just phenomenal. Like, this is actually, they had got red buds in there, which is native to our area as well. Oh, and look at this phlox. The scent to that is just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing scent right here from this phlox. Got bee balm all in there. Now we have been dealing with some pretty harsh weather lately via a drought and just like severe heat waves. And for the last 2-3 days, it's finally been cool, like a cool, I don't want to say cool as in less than average, but a bearable summer temperature for my area here in Pennsylvania. Look at all those bees on that bee balm. The bee balm's almost out of bloom, but they suck up every little last bit of food they can. The phlox here, the scent is just in the air. It's absolutely great. Look at that hawk statue. Beautiful. And they got some Joe Pye weed back there. I see it, so we're just gonna walk up on it a little bit more. Let's see here. I know they're gonna have a whole bunch more. So that's the Joe Pye weed is that purple flower, very tall. Usually grows in like moist areas. It's a beautiful flower. I really should get some for my own yard. Ferns everywhere. It looks like maybe an animal was in here, laid down as everything's just sprawled out. So that's okay. Hawk Mountain Sanctuary is not only known for this native habitat garden, but also its hiking trails and also the hawks. They do raptor count here and stuff. Look at the leaves on this. This is pretty gnarly. I like that shape. Oh, it is such a lovely day up here. Alright, let's walk around out here. Now there are some helpful tags along the way. Let's see here. Like this, a pagoda dogwood. And you could scan it, get some more information, and the dogwood is this right up here. Now this blooms in the spring. Everybody knows a dogwood bloom, right? There, if you don't, then once you see it, you'll remember. It's quite beautiful. More phlox down below. Then this is the woodland garden over here. Tall trees and lots of shade plants in the woodland garden. And I tell you what, we're gonna go in there. Shade burst shade bush or Juneberry. I think that's what this tree would have been, but again, we have been suffering with a severe drought and stuff, and I mean, I don't even think that, yeah, this is kind of, I bet this is dead. Look, they had some leaves on it, but they turned red and orange, and that's a stress color. I think it just started raining, guys. No! Look at that bee balm here. That red color. Let's see, we got here. This is a plant that I'm seeing a lot of. I'm not sure what it is. Let me see if it will focus a little bit better for you guys. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe I could find some information here. Canadian yew right here. Canadian. Oh, there's some white phlox. It's been mostly pink so far, but there's some white tucked in. Some nice water. Oh, wow, it's even dried up down there. Okay, yeah, we'll go over there in a minute. It actually is raining here, I hear it, but I'm under the trees, so kind of protected. I really want to get this done today. I really wanted to come here. Alright, there's no scent to this. But, okay, this is the flower, or the leaves to that flower. I'll have to see if I can find out more information on it. Oh, look, a nasty vine going up that tree. I wonder what that would have been. Hopefully it doesn't choke out the tree. This is the entrance to the fern garden here. And we will go in there. They got oak leaf hydrangeas and all that, which is wonderful. That is a native to our area. But yeah, rain garden. This is usually full, and like I said, we're drought. It's been obscenely hot and nothing's really growing. So yeah, there's no runoff because we haven't had any rain. It says but dry in the summer, but I've been here in the summer before, and it's not like this. It's not like this. This is pretty bad. So ooh, look at this one. Oh, this is beautiful. This kind of reminds me of a fern, like a maidenhair fern. Almost. It's not the same, obviously, but that lacy kind of texture to it. And then you have these sweet little blooms up here. That is so darling. Love that. And here's some Joe Pye weed in a smaller form. It hasn't really opened up yet. But, okay, yeah, let's go back into this fern garden. We got some berries hanging out here. More phlox. And tons of ferns. They do have some labels on the ferns. But, as you can see, everything is kind of grown. So a log-crested wood fern right there. You can see the copper tag. Yeah, I guess the copper is just kind of blends in with the leaves so much that it's kind of hard to read. But they do have stuff labeled here. A Long Beach fern. Phlox everywhere. Love it. Here's another wood fern. I really want to get more into ferns because I know they may look fairly similar to some degree, but there are distinctions between them. Oh, I just need to back up here. I see this type of variegated plant here. And it looks like it's growing by itself. Just I wonder what that is. Very cool leaves. I don't see any variegated plant up here. So that must be a defect of nature, which is usually what variegation is. If you're into houseplants, you would know that. I know they have maidenhair ferns around here too, which, oh, here we go. Yes, speaking of which. Love a maidenhair fern. It's a little crispy. It's a little crispy. But look at that with the black stem. Hold on, if I stop moving things around, maybe you'll be able to see it. There is a black stem, which is unique to a fern. And look at the top. Oh, this is my, like, one of my favorite ferns after the Japanese painted fern. I think these are very stunning. What is your favorite fern? Let me know in the comments. If you're a fern lover, or even if you're not, maybe you just have one particular type you like. Which one is it? Ah, here we go, a glade fern. I just love how they keep the natural, like the wood and everything's just natural. If trees fall, they fall. It just decomposes right back into the ground, feeding the plants. Oh, and here is a beautiful oak leaf hydrangea. Look at those massive leaves. I can't get over there, but I mean, they're big. They're bigger than my face. And the blooms, let's see if we got some more over here. Just trying to get in a little bit better. Yeah, like those leaves are absolutely wild, and those are the blooms right in there. Beautiful color in the fall. Red if it gets a little bit more sun. Think red like a burning bush in the fall. And if not, it turns like a little bit more purpley. You see a seed pod of some type. Okay, I'm glad I don't hear the rain anymore, because I thought I was actually just gonna get like rained out, and that would be such a bummer. It's actually pretty busy here on the weekend. I mean, nobody's in the garden, but I see people come in and out of the trails all the time. Oh, this isn't a stilby by the looks of it. I think this is actually something else. It looks very, very similar to an astilbe though. Like goat's head or something like that. Maybe I could think of it. I'll throw it on the screen. Here's a better view of that hydrangea. There's not so many blooms on this side. It seems to be more on the other side. But yeah, native plant to the eastern seaboard of the United States. Tons of ferns in here. Love it. So peaceful. They have a really nice lily pond over there, and we shall go there in just a minute. I think there's some people there on the lookout deck. So yeah, here's that plant again with those very delicate leaves. I adore it though, whatever it is. That is something. And it has to be at least 4 foot high, 4 or 5 feet high. Alright, and as you can see, there's more of this plant that I favor. It looks like maybe an animal got in here. However, they do keep it gated, but you know, animals can they can they can go around gates, or over top I should say, or underneath. but, or maybe it was the wind, but like a whole block of it is just laying flat now, unfortunately. But yeah, I can imagine if that was just standing tall with this, that would be absolutely stunning. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, and the button bush. Yes, that's what this is. I thought I saw one of these at Hawk Mountain. Or no, yeah, I'm at Hawk Mountain. The Yuengling Park. I just did a tour of that. It's a local park in my area. There's a little girl that just walked by here and she's like, what is that? It looks like the coronavirus. Anything but. I believe it's the swallowtail that needs this particular type of plant to survive. I think it's very gnarly. It's different texture, a circular texture. It's not something in the garden that you have so much of it. And it's a large shrub, small understory tree, probably like 10 feet high, just from what I'm seeing here. And some more beautiful color. The Rudbeckias and phlox. Oh, this just screams summer. Just screams summer. There are some berries back here too. I just saw a bird was in here. I wonder if he flew away. Hopefully I didn't disturb him, but oh, there he is. Oh, he just hopped back. Let me see if I could zoom in. Aw. Yeah, he is kind of hopping away. But sorry, little man or lady. Alright, we will go over down this pathway here. Look, I like how this is actually with bricks. So it's accessible to those who have a hard time walking or those that need a wheelchair. More Joe Pye coming in. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. I will go down there. Okay, but first, let me just turn around. This is what they call the pond area. Oh, and here's some Joe Pye weed, actually, right in the beginning. Yeah, isn't that a stunner? Isn't that a stunner? And there you got some moving water back there, and we'll get a little bit more of a close-up on that. Wow, there's like 4 of these bumblebees on there. There's a rose bush of some type here. It's out of bloom currently. Then we have this vine here. This is really good for the hummingbirds because it has that long tubular flower where the hummingbirds can stick their beaks in and get the nectar. Very, very showy color. It looks more of like a pale orange or even pink in the camera. My camera is not doing it justice. It's like a very vibrant red with a little bit of orange to it. Okay, let me just do a little panorama here. There's the lily pond. Isn't the sound of that water so nice? Okay, Let me just walk over here. Trying to figure out good pictures for a screenshot. What do you think about this, guys? With the Joe Pye weed and the waterfall. And I really thought the lilies would have been blooming now. I think there's only like a handful. The white ones down here. Let me just zoom in here. The water lilies, that is. Yeah, there's a few of them that are in bloom. Maybe in another week there'll be more. Let's see, there's a little one right there. There's some buds over in this area. There's this blue flower too. Oh, there's more of the white ones in the very far end. Kind of hard to see, but yeah, grasses are coming up. I think some of the plants may have expired a little bit more faster simply because, let me focus this, simply because of the heat. That's what happens. There's another, it's a type of lily. Very neat leaves, right? But very fun. There's insects flying everywhere, most likely dragonflies. Alright, so let's go over and around to the back here. Yeah, that's a pretty view. Hi! Back. Oh, he's flying away. Oh, he's on the bee balm back here now. I can't chase him. He'll run away no matter what. Bee balm, notoriously known for powdery mildew, unfortunately, but pollinators love it. Oh, there's that butterfly again. It's not liking me. So sorry. Alright, some more Joe Pye. Yeah, I need this. I need Joe Pye weed in my garden. Oh, how could I miss this? Nearly miss this. This is like a mop head hydrangea, macrophylla hydrangea, and it looks like this one. Yeah, the lace cap hydrangeas. So you have this like lacy kind of, looks like a Queen Anne's lace top, and then it opens up with these sweet little blooms. Not the whole thing though, just parts of it. Oh, hello, bird. Are you the one that I scared away earlier? Sorry about that. I talk to animals as if they know what I'm saying. I know I'm not the only one. There's another hydrangea. Massive. That's just, they're just starting to come into bloom. These are last year's blooms. But yeah, they're just starting to come into bloom now, even in my own garden. In this area here, I actually see native orchids. Yes, native orchids in Pennsylvania. Again, it was in my spring video. And it was probably like right in here. I'm going to say, I know it was definitely like on this side. I know the value of them go for like $75 at orchid shows or something. But of course you can't pick anything here. Everything stays here. Oh, here's some more of that flower that I like with that feathery foliage. It kind of just reminds me of a maidenhair fern, but on a much larger scale, just because it has its like set of leaves, and then you have space in the stem, then another set, then space on the stem, then another set. It's how it's structured. It's really pretty. Well, I am not going to sit on this bench here, but let's go check out. And oh, speaking of maidenhair ferns, there's more of them right there. I love those ferns. Absolutely adore them. I try to bring like ferns in for my house plants, and it's like I might as well just dump my money down the toilet, because in the winter especially, the humidity is not there for ferns to thrive. However, I noticed that if I get ferns that are more like solid, like I have a crocodile fern, right? And maybe I'll throw up a picture there. But many of you probably have seen that in house tours that I do. That actually does very well for me. And I think it's because it's not like delicate lacy, it's more like a solid leaf, if that makes sense. It's like solid like this, not like feathery and delicate. And I feel like maybe it just allows, it's more tolerant to drier conditions than other ferns. So the meadow. Another hydrangea here. This is the mophead hydrangea, or Annabelle type of hydrangea. Yeah. Can't go wrong with that, baby, right? We got some wonderful color over here. Lots of light pink phlox, dark pink in the back there. And we got some gnarly seed heads on this one particular plant. I don't know what that plant is. Yeah, no offense, but I think they could do better with labeling, even though they do have several of them. They call this an azalea over here, a rhododendron. Pinkster bloom. Huh. I don't see that particular type. I know there are azaleas that kind of grow like along the water area and that are native, and they bloom super, super early. But I don't see them here now. There's some more phlox. I love that color. Yeah, those seed heads are like really gnarly. Should I mess with them? I don't know. Should I? What is this thing? It's very like fuzzy and soft on the bottom of the sleeve. I really want to know what that is. Some more hydrangeas. Looks like some bee balm that'll be blooming over there in that clump. Oh, and the dead tree. Oh man. Wonder what kind of tree it was. I think it may have been a pine or a type of juniper by the leaves on it, if you will. I know if I come here later, or I came here before, and like this whole section was just covered in blooms. It was really a beautiful, beautiful sight to behold. So we're gonna go into the vernal pool. They dry up in the summer. I think I was here, yeah, I was here during the spring and I heard a whole bunch of frogs in here. Now this isn't dried up. Ooh. Look at those Joe Pye weeds. Those are massive. They have to be like 10 feet tall or something. Kind of hard to see the water. All right, I think I'm gonna go off the bean path. Hold on. I think I might. I did before, but nobody was around. People are around now. Yeah, I don't know why they have this area closed off, but there's obviously a path. Like, it's just begging me to go down there, right? I'm in my flip-flops. There's people around. I'm trying to wait and see if they leave. I don't want anybody to report me or something. I've been back there. I don't know why you can't go back there. Maybe because it's just not paved. But this area also has water irises that bloom yellow. Can I do it? I think they just have it off because, like, it's not paved. I want to go back around. Don't yell at me. Alright, yeah. See, now we could get some, like, decent views of things here. The swamp area. Call it a swamp. The vernal pool. There's no frogs. I don't hear the frogs, though. Womp, womp, womp. Oh, they have some stuff around. Oh, look at that giant fern. Lovely. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't, like open this up. Make it, oh, okay. Well, I won't be able to get back there now. Can I? Can I? Can I do it? Ooh. Oh my gosh, I'm doing this in flip-flops, guys. Okay, I did it. Shh. Giving you the secret access tour. Hope nobody comes around and, like, sees me over here and, like, hey, how'd you get over here? Yeah, so point of reference, I'm directly across